Hello and welcome to another stream of Dark Souls Remastered mod with Daughters of Ash Remastered. This stream will be first streamed on Mixer, then appearing later on YouTube under my channel, Derek Berexa, which you can find at youtube.com/mostunexpected. Trying to think if that's the whole thing. Did I forget to mention anything in that? Oh, well, Daughters of Ash Remastered is a mod found on Nexus mods that allows you to, well, it changes up the whole game progression, scaling, adds things, changes things, moves things around. Yeah. So I should mention that. Last session, we finished the crystal caves. There was no Seath the Scaleless boss fight. We just got the items off the ground for some reason. The soul and the Midnight Greatsword. And then we made our way through this Tomb of the Giants. While reviewing footage, I noticed an item that looks like I missed. Let's see. Trying to think of how to get to it. Oh my goodness, those eyes glow. That is creepy. These lights that appear and then disappear, are they vanilla? Were they added by the mod? This guy. Oh, let's see. Man, that's the thing with Dark Souls. Everything's super challenging until you figure out how to get around it. And I swear, this is so conspicuous. There's nothing to it. What's with that? Alright, after we get this item that I missed, it is on towards Gravelord Nito. Let's see. And whoop, 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 whoop. Thank goodness they don't have like a kick backwards attack. That'd be a mess. Ooh. Oh no, what? Ah! I meant to roll, but attack is fine, I guess, because it worked out. If it didn't work out, then it would not be fine. Guy's just gonna let us pass, right? Yeah. Oh, very nice of him. Yeah, there's the item I missed. We just gotta get up and drop to it. The bones won't assemble. Not any skin off my back. Is the term. They won't assemble. No, they can do that. They just remain dead. See, this makes me... The Tomb of the Giants really makes me curious about the nature of undead. It's still not too clear to me. Series spoilers for what I'm going to talk about. Dark Souls series spoilers, I suppose. which actually, if you're at this point in the vanilla game, you would already have somewhat of an understanding of the nature of undead. You would understand that people are cursed, and because of this curse, they are not fully dying, they are becoming undead. They're going to grave Lord Nito, some of them are going to grave Lord Nito to plead for him, who is, you know, the Lord of Death or the God of Death, to let them die. But, like, what makes it undead? Fleshy still, not a skeleton undead. Why, where does the difference come from? Is there a point where you're a skeleton dead that is too dead to be... Ah, shoot, how do I get that item? Is there a undead that is too dead to function anymore? Or do they just become floating bones like these skeleton guys that can't assemble themselves? Like we saw in Dark Souls 2, which, I mean, you might say is canon or not canon, that like a hollow can be disembodied, can have their head cut off, and then they are the head. I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. And then, like, is it the nature of a human to actually be like some sort of immortal being that does not die? Is that the true nature of humans? Yeah. Oh, humanity. Well, you can never be sure if it's worth it or not.
I did you wrong. These tend to be, you know what I mean, don't you? I did you wrong.
When does he appear in Firelink? After doing this? Yeah, so the nature of undead is still kind of fuzzy to me. Miyazaki, I think, likes it that way. Like, of course, like, from the lore, just from Dark Souls 1, it seems like he has a very clear picture of everything, but it's presented in a way where we can still fantasize or make our own theories and such. But the thing that upsets me about that is that I believe that there's an objective truth to these things, that only one theory or perspective on the historical events of this game and what actually happens can be true. And I want to know the truth. I don't want to know the conjecture, the speculation, and the theory. Unless it's true conjecture, speculation, theory. If I explain myself well enough. And candle. So once again, I only have 7 humanity, and it reminds me of how much how important humanity is in this mod. Is so important because you cannot get it from online interactions because you're playing in a modded version of Dark Souls and you can't play online because of that. And then I haven't had it drop from a single enemy, only placements by the mod author. So that means you have to be very sparing about your humanity use. And then the mod author goes and completely removes a location for farming humanity from enemies. I mean, I suppose he could have left the location in and then just removed the ability to farm humanity from those enemies, but that's not the point. The point is that the mod author has restricted my access to humanity severely. In addition to having a handicap for not having humanity in the form of a health loss, also hurts. Wow, I managed to get by without breaking a single skeleton. Alright, let's see how this goes. We'll try it with just the Gravelord sword at first. And if I die, I'll switch. If I'm having trouble with the skeletons, I'll switch to a divine weapon. The disturbed bones protect. Well, there goes that. I guess I'm not. Disturbed bones protect the Gravelord slumber. That means I have to find whatever the disturbed bones are. I don't think it means that I have to kill every single one. I mean, break these apart. Disturbed bones. Disturbed bones. Well, it did occur to me, in between streams, hey, there is another route I could have taken for a while now. That is New Londo. I had been saying, hey, it's kind of weird that I haven't gone through Blight Town and the Depths and Lower Undead Burg yet. And then I realized, hey, I bet the mod author wanted me to go through New Londo to do that. So I probably could have done that for quite a while now. Just need to go to New Londo. And then if you open the floodgates in New Londo, you can then go out across into Blight Town. That's probably how the mod author, he or she, structured this. So, off to Firelink. Then from Firelink, we'll go down to New Londo. I am going to need a few transient curses. I only have 3. Oof. The mod author is making this difficult. You know, one really cool thing that the mod author could do is add a ring of curse that makes it so that you can hurt New Londo ghosts. But seeing how the mod author really enjoys causing me trouble, I don't think that'll happen. Alright. Gotta check every inch though of every location. Even hidden spots that you have to parkour to, which I don't know many of them. I'm learning them as I go. Go see this guy.
Hey, hang on. Is that an ember? Oh, I'm sorry. Perhaps you should try an old smith out.
Ah.
Come back soon.
Okay, that's probably, yeah, that's right. The giant smith is the one who uses that ember. The crystal ember. Ah! Item. Falchion. Okay. Understand the falchion is a pretty great weapon, but I don't have any attachments to it really. And it's best with buffs applied, from what I understand. I forget how buffs work in this game. They're like a flat damage increase, or they. Yeah, I'm not. You know, I shouldn't say definitively what they are because I'm not sure. No ghosts yet. Strange. I'm not gonna look for any. I guess I should not dilly-dally. Oh look, more undead. Maybe he completely removed the ghosts except for the flooded sections to make it a little bit easier to get through. To get to Blighttown and such, you know, for scaling. I guess that's what he did. This is really tame so far. Only optional enemies that are weak and could be one-shot. I guess it makes sense. A bunch of Hollows people starved to their humanity because of the Dark Wraiths. Lore-wise, it makes a lot of sense. Attempting to kick that guy. Oh, can't get to that item. Fog gate. I should have my shield out, you know, in case bad things happen to me. Look at all these items everywhere. Oh shoot, I can't just open up the floodgates, can I? I need to find the guy to talk to. You know what? I will do some minor exploring to get the items. Because what the mod author could also do is, oh no, you lowered the floodgates. Now now all the ghosts are showing up and they are mad at you. I know. It's one possibility. Club. Oh, come on, I already have the club. Once again, it is balancing. Go that way. It shouldn't go that way. Alright, while I'm at it, I should check where the Soul of a Firekeeper is in vanilla. Has anyone made a completed Dark Souls in Minecraft map? I would like to play that. This area would be a great area, I think, for that. I attempted one once, but it was I'm not very fast at it. I'm very meticulous. And I don't know the methods that you could say professionals use to make things faster. To get their dimensions right, to get proportions correct, exact measurements and the like. Oh, come on. Nothing? Nothing? Do these guys have what I'm looking for in their... No? Oh my goodness. Alright. Alright. It's just a city full of undead. Like the lore said it would be. Except without the ghosts. Right now. City full of hollowed undead, I should specify. Still, one thing that kind of bothered me about New Londo is that, you know, the Dark Wraiths... Oh! You know what? I think this New Londo story is helping me understand the nature of being undead a little bit more. So, another problem is, hey, how come we reappear at the bonfire while being undead? Like, is that what happens to the normal undead? What actually happens to them? These Dark Wraiths, like New Londo, the spread of the Dark Wraiths was halted because, darn you! The spread of the Dark Wraiths was halted because the city got flooded and all the Dark Wraiths in it. So I'm like, well, they're undead, aren't they? Well, what if they just keep on drowning in... What is that? What the heck is that? I see floating red eyes or something. That must be a texture glitch. Perhaps the flooding is an adequate means of stopping any the undead, especially if they're armored and can't swim. They just continuously drown. Whenever they reanimate, they drown again. Is this our sorcerer friend? Yes.
Well, this is you have very. I know exactly what you seek. The four kings. This
Cool.
four kings slumbers. Use this key to break this. Oh, and the dark wraiths reside, but the abyss is no hollow. If you can find him and learn from him, the abyss may.
Oh.
Key to the seals. New Londo, mark my words. The dark wraiths are the enemies of man, and any living thing that has a soul. They were never meant to roam again.
So the Dark Wraiths, I'd say, possibly good intentions, evil methods. Or maybe evil intentions, evil methods. Who knows? But they were onto something. Spurred on by Darkseeker Kath, told them, hey, well, he showed them the art of life drain, or he revealed it to them or whatever, and then they started reacquiring parts of the Dark Soul, which were humanity. They were onto something. Again, at the cost of, you know, draining people, which was not good. So, I guess they were onto something about the nature of the Dark Soul, but it was, I guess maybe it's evil to, yeah, it is evil to reassemble the Dark Soul. What's with the invisible guys? It is evil to reassemble the Dark Soul. Because that means you have to kill every single human in order to completely reassemble the Dark Soul. And what, kill them for good? Is someone dead for good when you remove all traces of the Dark Soul from them? Or is that what makes an undead? Is someone... Lore. I'm not a lore expert. I'm trying to figure it out. Once again, I will say everything you need to know about the lore is contained in Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 3 does go to some lengths to make it plainly evident to people and explain some things a bit more. But all we need to know about the nature of humanity is basically revealed in this game. Keep an eye on the clock. Let's go upstairs first. Key to the valley. Oh, the key down that way? So I have to go that way. Back from Firelink, I'm guessing then. Not the method I originally guessed. Oh, you madman. More lore thoughts. Okay, so an undead, do they actually ever, like, can you say that they die and reanimate? Or is it that you never actually killed them? Is it just a gameplay mechanic that they fall to the ground? Blah. What the heck? Am I being attacked by a dragon in here? Like, did these dark wraiths, were they drowned and then they get up and they're like, hey, this time I'm not drowning this time? Or have they been drowning the entire time and finally they're like, hey, I'm not drowning anymore? Like, do you get it? Are there spaces in between where they're like dead for a moment? Or are they always alive? Do they lose, like, awareness of being alive for a little bit, but still are sort of alive? Almost. Alright, These aren't the questions that have been answered in the lore, I would say. The alive all the time, dead, and then alive again is the nature of being undead. I don't know. What brings them back? Is it the fact that they are human that keeps them from staying dead? Also, still no enemies. Really peculiar. Except for this. Oh! Ooh. Hi! Oh, there's that dragon. Saw an item up there. I'll get to that item. No, not this way. Alright. Back down. Ah! Jeez! Alright, the flooding revealed the ghosts. There are the dark wraiths. Huh? This weapon does not have the intrinsic ability to hit ghosts, I don't think. So I'll have to use my transient curse when I want to kill ghost. Oh, good, more transient curse. Yee! Come get some, ghost. Oof. Yeah. One moose. Hearing the dragon this whole time, or the drake or whatever, the wyvern is kind of subtracting from the atmosphere, to be honest. Night chunk. Alright, if he removed dark wraiths entirely so that you can't farm them anymore for chunks and stuff, that'll be upsetting. Because that was my plan. The heck? A gargoyle? The ghost of a gargoyle? I want your tail. What ghostly goodies are hidden in that tail? Shoot, he died. Server. I think that heals you for successful hits. Hey, bonfire! Firekeeper soul. Firekeeper is absent. Cannot light the bonfire. Who's the firekeeper? Was that just there for decoration? We go? There's a ghost around here, right? Where did it go? I thought I saw one. Fire blacksmith hammer. Hey! What do you think you're doing? Oh no 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 no. You ain't doing that to me. Black Knight armor. My Black Knight armor piece theory is true. Did you know that the original conception of Black Knights would be that they roamed the entire world? And that would basically mean where you found them would be essentially up to chance. This idea was scrapped, possibly for game balancing reasons, or how much strain it would put on the system. I mean, to calculate where an enemy is at all times and pathing with that enemy at all times in order to traverse the whole world, that might have been a bit too much. But it was a really cool idea, I think. Ah, what the heck? Did he place an enemy inside the... What the... Ow, what the heck? An invisible enemy. The ghost. Shoot. Do I have to use this new ring? Boost defense. Boost defense when HP is low. That doesn't help. That's the same as before, except now it's called cold. I can't see ghosts without curse item. Understood. Oh, okay, that's helpful against firing. Well, we're just gonna put on this again. There you are. Oh shoot, ghost. Ah! You're not gonna barf on me, you. Every night I grave lordin'. Ah! Alright, where's the Dark Knights, huh? I mean, Dark Wraiths, huh? I want to farm them. And the lack of Dark Wraiths is disappearing. Is disturbing. The lack of Dark Wraiths is disturbing. That is what I meant to say. Really? A ghost here? Is he gonna trigger on this? Rendane's Ember? What the heck? What is Rendane's Ember? Scorching remnant of the fires of New Londo, which were extinguished by dark long before the A blacksmith unafraid of burned fingers could use it to keep a blade on the brink of melting. Contrary to this depiction in the annals, the king, Smith, and Rendian resisted the pull of the abyss until the very end, when isolation and cold resignation finally took their toll. Is that like power within the weapon? Continuously take damage from your weapon, but increase, I don't know, fire damage? Dark Moon Seance Ring. Hey, that's what we need to get to the Dark Moon Tome. And we are here. So far this has actually been pretty tame, you know, even with the ghosts around. Ah, the ghost of a dark wraith. Punk. Get stabbed. Is that enough for you? Do you want another? Huh? How? Oh, you want to stab it too? Okay. Darn dark wraith. Titanite chunk. That is what I want. Are you telling me there's only one dark wraith and it's just the ghost of a dark wraith, which I kill once and then never again? Huh? Is that it? Is this it? It's upsetting. Soul of the Dark Wraith. That dragon, just back off. Fog gate. Go through the fog gate? Of course not. I don't have a way of standing on the floor. Dark Moon Seance. That is interesting. Once again, the line between canon and not canon, confusing. Like, I'm pretty sure the name of that guy and such are not from vanilla Dark Souls. But how many of these descriptions are restored old descriptions found in, you know, restored game files? Huh? There you are. You're gonna land. Oh, he's pretty big, isn't he? Or is he normal size? Whew. As much trouble as he caused me. Unlock. Hunter shield. Okay. Go, 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 go. So I can make it up to my bonfire before you kill me with your lightning. And I win. Alright, back down to kill him. Before I reset any bonfires. I killed your punk friend. What you gonna do about others too? I wonder if I can even kill that one. It doesn't even get low enough for me to attack it. And then it proves me wrong by going low enough to attack it. Climb faster than you? Nope, it flies faster than me. Night shield! Hey, finally. Oh, shit. Got you, son of a gun. I'll take a look at this leather shield and night shield. Oh. Just a reminder that metal shields are not, like, of this size, are just incredibly stupidly heavy, not entirely historically accurate. And wooden shields could be said that they're better. For some of those, for the reasons of being lighter, for still defending you from attacks, and for the ability to get your enemy's weapons stuck in your shield when they try and chop through it. Don't know why I started thinking about that now, but yeah. Ah! I'm using metal shields. We have a problem. Follow me. Now that I realize it. Oh well. Our characters in this game are strong. I mean, look at this weapon I'm wielding. Longbow. Oh, that's like 3 now. Didn't have to give me so many longbows. Now I think about it, I didn't see a single summoning sign that whole time for Zuli the Witch in New Londo. That is a problem. How am I going to summon Zuli the Witch? How is anyone going to get her armor set? Not that I really want it, but I mean, if someone wanted to get everything, that'd be a problem. Unless I never actually found her sign and it's somewhere out there. Hey. It's just now dawning on me. There's only one Dark Wraith. Upsetting. Alright, let's see. If you grab one of the items, he activates. Oh! I guess he activates without grabbing an item. Is the longbow specifically to just kill this guy? Oh my goodness. Stupid Drake. Fight the giant, the undead dragon. Okay, let's see. Look at all these longbows. And I will equip some poison arrows. Don't forget your poison arrows. Evidently, his poison resistance is too high for me. Shucks. Oh, there's two of them now. What the heck? Your pain's in the touche, you know. Now they're flying up and away. Ow. Shoot. I hate you, flying wyvern. Ha! Serves that Drake right. Here we go. So close. You piece of garbage. You're not even full dragon. Ah! I'll kick your butt. Great club, huh? Yeah! Take that. Yeah, yeah. Roll okay? To Firelink, then back from Firelink to the Blight Town. Time is it? I have more time than I feel like. It's stressing, I suppose. Sorry for knocking the mic right there.
That you have agreed to link the fire. I thank you. Finally, the curse of the I am powerless. Please.
I will not link the fire. That is evil. It's a lie. Alright, let's see. Should I increase? I want to increase my endurance, but strength is also everything except for attunement, possibly, is a good go right now. Some health is always nice. Although, maybe a bit of resistance as, you know, the area that I'm headed into. Blight Town. A dangerous place. And that color change signifies New Londo. I mean, Blight Town. Oh, the skinny dudes instead of the fat ones. This one. Oh! I was gonna say, there's one of the fat ones. Based on the damage I'm doing, I'm guessing that, yeah, I was supposed to come here a little earlier. Oh, I can parry them. Just taking a guess there. I guess that explains the giant club by the undead dragon. What happens when you slay the undead dragon? Does it stay dead? Does it come back later? Does the body just disappear for gameplay reasons, and that in actuality, in this universe, the body would remain there, still undead, still, you know, sort of alive, and it just needs to wake up? Or it's never fell asleep in the first place, you could say. I mean, it's not going to appear at a bonfire. Most enemies except for the player don't appear at a bonfire, so I'm thinking that normally you don't appear near a bonfire, you just come back from where you were dead, is what I'm guessing. Don't take any of what I'm saying as, you know, the objective truth. I'm just speculating here. Oh shoot. Ah, no poison bite ring. What about spider shield? Got spider shield. Wait a minute. Has resistance to poison. I didn't see that resistance to poison. I guess only the shield is resistant to poison. Oh look, Fire Dog is waiting for me. Also known as a Chihuahua. I'm kidding. Ah, the shield does work. Suck it. Oh, I should. Should do that now while I have the chance. Do 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 do. Huh, this was a nasty area to go through in vanilla. This room right here. Apparently it's been made much easier. These mosquitoes, they lock onto you from real far away. I suppose for the Black Knights, you know how I was talking about how one of the original conceptions of Black Knights would be that they traverse the whole world, just wander around the whole world, and you might run into one at any, you know, cross paths with one. Well, perhaps the Black Knights can just wander an area, not the entire world. You know? I still think it's a cool idea, and I'd like to see it in some Soulsborne game like this. Or Elden Ring, which is coming out at some point. Hopefully we hear about it soon. Poison bite ring, hey, that's what we want. When are we going to hear Elden Ring news? I don't know. I was hoping that it would be during this PlayStation 5 reveal. Which got delayed due to recent events. The protests and such. Black Lives Matter, by the way. Didn't know if you knew, but they do. You probably knew. Let's see. Another mosquito. Where am I? Minnesota? Oh. Really? Can I make that jump? My goodness. Enough with you. Another mosquito. Oh shit. You made me fall. The mosquitoes do not infinitely spawn for what I know. They just have a few of them in this area, and they all track onto you. All right, let's ah, so close. I think I can do it though. I think that's what I gotta do. Yes. What is it? Serrated knife. Okay. Hey, first try back. Serrated knife is a knife I do enjoy in Dark Souls 3 a lot. This thing can probably dish out a lot of damage. Ah, it says short sword in its description. I guess it kinda is. Anyway, if I had a dex build, that wouldn't be a bad choice. I could bleed things pretty well, I think. Weird, I don't remember those tree roots very well. Wait. An item I never... Ah, shoot! I was going to say, an item I never use. The whip. Let me take a look at it real quick. See if it's... what its stats are like in this game. Wherever it is. Oh, let's see. Dex weapon. Too bad. Not intended for battle. Yeah, I guess that rules it out. Oh, you know what? I wonder... I gave that Firekeeper's soul away. Was there perhaps a body somewhere in New Londo that I could have given it to resurrect the Firekeeper? None that I know of. I suppose I made the right call? I don't know. I'm pretty sure I explored the entire area there. Oh, wait. I know I did not. I know I did not. Because I did not connect the shortcut elevator. Well, Blight Town is my mission now. Dark Wraiths better be somewhere. I want to be able to farm upgrade material. Not dung pies. Like that. Punk. Oh, hey. What are you? Dung pie. Chihuahua. Today is the day. The geometry of that branch is not flat, which makes it fairly dangerous. Ooh, 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 ooh. Stupid mesquite. Oh! Oh, there's a ladder here? Well, I'll go below first. Wait a minute. There's nothing here? Unless I drop down, which I don't want to do. Okay, back up. Good thing about all this complex geometry means that mosquitoes can get stuck in it. Wait, what? Ah! Maybe I will try dropping down then, at that one place. There's a torch, but it's on the other side. Darn. Okay, okay, okay. I mean, there's always the, you know, the elevator. Can I drop down there, actually? Now that I look at it, it doesn't look like I can. Alright. Alright. Wait, that means this way was pointless then. That can't be right. Hmm. Darn you. Come on. Good, 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 good. Woo hoo hoo hoo. Scary. I did see that. Ow. What the heck? Did it fart on me? This beastie is farting on me? What the heck? Heritage Ward is gone. Still no fire guy to teach me pyromancies though. Upset I am. Alright, let me go kill them hillbillies. I wonder why dung pies look like an entire organ. Oh, that almost went bad. How do I get there? Is it just jumping? Do I have to mass... Oh, shoot. Oh, again. Still in it. I thought there was a safe spot. Up here. Okay. Should really find a bonfire. Really? This is tricky. Oh, it's dead. Dong. Really? Okay. This mod author. This guy. This guy. Or gal. seems to delight in the suffering of others. No bonfire. What's that? What is that? Oh, that's one of the butchers. Hello, ma'am. Don't eat me. There he is.
You. Yes, you. Please, you must help me.
I killed her. Oh, I see.
Thank you. I would have been a supper without you. Been eaten alive. Thank you. I am Laurentius. Oh, not. Oh, hello. Oh, hello.
Alright. Pyromancies be mine. Later, I suppose. Did not chance upon a bonfire. That would have been here in vanilla. Possible locations befitting of a bonfire. I don't know. The mod author could have chosen so many. Let me make my way to Quelaag, I suppose. Structured differently. One thing that's always bothered me about poison resistance is that if you get a high poison resistance, that means that once you get poisoned, you'll be poisoned for longer.